Wir leben in einem Land, das ein Rechtsstaat ist und in dem Religionsfreiheit gilt.
We live in a country that is a constitutional state where we have freedom of religion and individuals cannot decide to whom this freedom applies and to whom it doesn't.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
In Islamic traditions, the mosque plays a very crucial role. Not only in the daily worship performed by Muslims, but also in the daily practice of governance, civic and humanitarian responsibilities, and spiritual and scholarly research. But over the course of time, and particularly in the current social climate, many people are beginning to doubt the purpose that a mosque serves in their local city or neighborhood. The sight of a minaret appearing on the skyline may raise concern and fear of safety, yet this is not its intention, and therefore the Ahmadiyya Muslim community continues to build mosques around the world, based on the true teachings of Islam and its God-given purpose.
This mosque of the Ahmadiyya community is a symbol of peace. I also urge you that irrespective of your faith, creed, race or nationality, you should create in your own areas an atmosphere of peace and help the suffering mankind.
If you think and ponder on the Quranic verses, you will see such verses in the Holy Quran or verses to this effect, that the purpose of mosque in Islam, and one of the purposes of mosque in Islam is to ensure religious freedom. Anybody and everybody should be allowed to come into a mosque peacefully, and if peacefully somebody wants to pray there, then nobody should create any obstacle or nobody should deny him this right.
On the importance of mosques, the promised Messiah, on whom be peace, said, "If you want Islam to progress, build a mosque. Wherever our Jamaat is established, a mosque should be built. Our Jamaat's progress is founded on the construction of mosques. If there are only a few Muslims in a village or a city, build a mosque with good intentions, and God will bring more Muslims to that place." Malfuzat, Volume 2, page 42. Throughout the subsequent years, the community has continued to build mosques around the globe, and with each stride the community takes, a new and bigger mosque emerges from the horizon. Today, London is home to the largest mosque in Western Europe. The Bait al-Fatah Mosque, with its shining minaret, opened its doors in 2003 and left the world gazing in its glory. Europe's skyline continued to be drawn with the inauguration of two magnificent and awe-inspiring mosques by the fifth spiritual head of the community, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad. On the 10th of October 2008, His Holiness inaugurated the Mubarak Mosque in Saint-Prix, France, which is the first mosque of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community in France.
Alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala ne Jamaat Ahmadiyya France ko bhi pehli masjid banane ki tawfiq ata farmai.
It was interesting to see that the individuals who had initially raised objections to the construction of this mosque were present at the inauguration and observed its magnificence in awe and amazement.
Agar irada pukhta ho aur lagan sachi ho, to waqt aane par Khuda Ta'ala apne fazl se tamam rokein dur farma deta hai.
The mayor of Saint-Prix had earlier voiced his concerns while visiting the site when it was only a hall for performing prayers.
तो अल्लाह ताला ने इनका दिल नरम किया और वही शख्स जो हमें नमाज़ों से रोकते हुए हमारे उस आर्जी हॉल को गिराने के दरपे था, हमें बाकायदा मस्जिद की तामीर के लिए ना सिर्फ इजाज़त देने के लिए तैयार हो गया, बल्कि रास्ते की रोकों को दूर करने के लिए खुद हमारा मददगार बन गया और अभी तक ये मदद कर रहे हैं हमारी। अल्लाह ताला इनको जज़ा दे और उनका सीना मज़ीद खोले कि वो अहमदियत के पैगाम को, इस्लाम के पैगाम को भी समझने वाले बने।
The same mayor was also present at the inauguration of the mosque, offering his congratulations and support to the Ahmadiyya community. He has continued to help the Ahmadiyya community to remove the hurdles it has faced and has promised to assist in the future when needed. Saint-Prix, a small, unknown town in France, attracted the world's media to its neighborhood to cover the inauguration of this historical mosque.
Dans le Val d'Oise, la première mosquée Ahmadi, lieu de culte pour la communauté musulmane de la région du Pendjab en Inde, a été inaugurée aujourd'hui. C'est la seule en France. Les voisins de toute obédience sont d'ailleurs invités ce soir à un repas. Tania Watine avec Stéphane Lisnige.
With all the dignitaries, national and international TV channels, radio stations and newspapers present on the momentous day, the inauguration of the Mubarak Mosque was headline news for all the right reasons. After the successful inauguration of the Mubarak Mosque, the world's eyes turned towards Berlin, where the inauguration of the Khadija Mosque was next on the agenda for Hazrat Khalifatul Masih V. The media assembled in the capital of Germany, anticipating the moment when the doors to the mosque would finally open. There had been months of protests and rallies before the opening. This, therefore, was a major event. By the grace of God, the opening of the Khadija Mosque on the 17th of October 2008 marked the fulfillment of a desire of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, stretching back to the early 1920s, when it was first proposed that an Ahmadiyya mosque be built in the city of Berlin.
It was in these days when the German Jamaat was trying to build a mosque in Berlin, when the economic situation became worse day by day. There was not only a recession, it was really, fall down of the whole economy.
At that time, Hazrat Khalifatul Masih II called on the ladies of the community to contribute for the building of a mosque. The fervor, passion, and devotion with which the ladies of the community responded to this call was exceptional and unique. Donating cash and jewelry, the ladies amassed 8,000 rupees in cash in just the first week. The total amount collected was approximately 72,000 rupees. The advent of the First World War and the economic situation at the time meant that the construction costs grew beyond budget. Hazrat Khalifatul Masih II, may Allah be pleased with him, decided to temporarily suspend the construction operations in Berlin and ordered that the funds be transferred to London.